Okay, joined by Robbie Brennan, the Kilmacud Crokes manager here at Parnell Park after his side's Go Ahead Dublin Senior 1 Football Championship victory over Templeogue Synge St, 325-16, the final score here at Parnell Park today. Robbie, what did you make of that today?
Yeah, it was great to get the win. I suppose the first thing, I think we were already close enough to being qualified beforehand, so it was from a mindset point of view making sure the lads were in the right space, and they delivered over the 60 minutes, which is great.
3 wins from 3 in the group stages. You must be pretty happy with how things have gone so far this campaign.
Yeah, I suppose it was hard to know coming off the back of the All-Ireland in February, and the first day was interesting. We probably played decent enough at times. Second day was poor, down to how well Ballantyre played, and so today we weren't sure coming back into Parnell, so we're happy that we were able to put it together. Yeah,
and I guess the manner of the All-Ireland defeat last year, you never know how that's going to work out, but obviously so far, at least in the campaign, it's worked out pretty well for you.
Yeah, I think so. I think the question was when we go to turn on the tap, will there be anything there? And there were signs of it against Raheny that there was. The second day probably not so much, but today again the hunger certainly seemed to be there over the course of the 60, and they kept working hard. A bit of competition within the squad helps that, Yeah,
the competition you mentioned, Paul Mannion came back today, obviously started today, and you had Shane Walsh come off the bench as well, so it's pretty good for yourselves to have a selection dilemma like that.
Yeah, it's great. Obviously the two lads add up top to what we're trying to do. I think we're already strong enough up there, so it's an area that we probably weren't looking to improve in, to be honest, how well we went last year. But yeah, they're two good additions. Good to have the two of them on the pitch for the short period today.
And finally, it's quarter-final time now approaching over the next couple of weeks. We're just here at the start of the game between Ballymun-Kickham's and Coola. I know you're going to be watching that. It'll be quarter-final to come in 2 weeks' time. You're obviously waiting for the result of these games to find out who you're going to be facing, but preparation, I guess, over the next 2 weeks for that game.
Yeah, it's huge. No matter what, I think obviously between Bowden and the two teams out there today, it's going to be a tough quarter no matter who we get. So we have a big job on our hands. So kind of coming off that performance today to see can we keep the tempo up for the next couple of weeks. But yeah, we'll be knuckling down on Tuesday and getting to work for it for sure.